Alright. Okay, no scope. Oh, I get it. 360, haha. Alright, there we go. Alright, what we got? He's still a knight. I love Proctor, even though you were just in chat. Alright, I think it's about time to take on the gym. The level cap is 18, right? And 19 is challenge mode, so we can just go and fight we can just go fight Roxy right now. So we can just start the stream by fighting a gym leader. Should be an easy W. I really like Burbank City's theme. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't expect Roxy to be that difficult, but just in case, we'll go give our guys some Pecha berries. Just in case, you know, prevent you from getting a easy 120 damage Pheno-Shock would be nice. You don't have anything with Drayden? That sucks. I don't really either, but I got some steel types. See, Maki's not gonna be very useful for this fight, so let's give it to again and Daquan. I forgot I named this guy Daquan. Currently, let's do Skylar's Gym. I beat Skylar's Gym yesterday in my other run. It's almost a Clang solo. I'll just go in with Ganon. Stop sneezing. I'm not sneezing. You just lost your Steelix? Well, that sucks. She gonna throw like last time? Last time she absolutely threw. I don't think she's gonna throw this time for some reason. But I never really struggled with Roxy, so who knows. I'm thinking this is probably gonna be like a 3-shot or something. Sadly. It looks like she's starting to throw already. Sneedlicks. What? Okay. Alright. I think we already outspeed this thing anyway. I know our Pignite's kind of slow, but Whirlipede is very slow. Oh no, oh never mind, actually we don't. Okay. Alright then. I believe its special defense is much lower than physical. I was just going straight for Venoshock. Well, okay, it's a little bit more than last time, but it's still not really that scary. Venoshock isn't scary unless you're poisoned. Okay, I don't know what the heck. I don't know what Roxy's thinking, but she's not cooking. She what the heck? Stop spamming protect. It's literally doing you no good. Now I got an idea for Clay that will take out a lot of the RNG of my encounters. So even if I don't get any water, or actually just good encounters for it, I should, if I can pull this one thing off, it shouldn't matter too much. So she's healing, which is a little bit annoying. Roxy is putting up a little bit more of a fight than last time, but still not by much. She's still not, like, she would have to get like a crit Venoshock or something in order to kill me. Yeah, now I'm in blaze range, so I definitely kill. Okay, yeah. She could have gone to crit, and that could have killed Pignite. That's like the only way she could have pulled herself out of that situation. Hope she crits. Too late. Too late. Its defenses are equal. It can just improve. Oh, okay. I thought it had higher physical defense. She put up more of a fight that time than last time, but like last time she just completely threw. She didn't use a single poison type move on me, but she still didn't poison me at all, which is what's weird. Pay up, Khmer. Well, you didn't owe me money. I'm just gonna speed up through this because this is the slow part of the game. I find Swablu and Altari to be very, 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 very underwhelming. I find them just really underwhelming. I mean, I'm not really using them much, but like, they're just kind of like bulky-ish dragons, but I don't know, I don't really like them. I don't think they're worth the effort, personally. Perhaps that's just me, though. Pre-evolution of Gigalith and Evolution Mole, I'm winning against Skyla. You know, you can actually trade over an Emolga to this one guy and he gives you a Gigalith for free. And I don't know if the nature is fixed, but mine was adamant. If the nature is fixed, then that's like a free win over Skyla. Except against her Skarmory, but honestly Skarmory's not that hard to kill. You probably have something that's good against it. Like a fire move, an electric move, something. You probably have something that's good against it. It's, you know, it's not that hard to kill. Heck, even if you don't have those, usually a good special attack will do, a good couple of special attacks will do the trick. See, I'm hoping to get 2 gyms done today. Because I think we should be able to get through Berg pretty easily. Hopefully. From the route with Emolga. Yeah, you gotta go for the Shaking Grass, but I promise you it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it, because you get a freaking Gigalith out of it. Hey, where'd Proctor go? He's so excited for this, and dude, ditched us after like the first 3 minutes. Giga Chadlith? If you could nickname Trey Pokemon, then I would. Giga Chad the Gigalith. I'm here, okay. Kinda surprised, you're usually more talkative. Sneezing all over the place. Yeah, she's just sneezing all over the keyboard. Why do you think otherwise? I don't know. Actually, you know what I'm surprised I haven't seen yet? Rizu. I'm surprised I haven't seen him yet. I'm actually kind of surprised. Usually he's here. Usually he's here pretty early. Okay, let's go and talk to some Bozo. He's just busy. Maybe. Maybe. You know, I feel like Camaro and I kind of keep up with each other. Like, we're never really far ahead of the other, or really ever behind the other. First I read that as ecchi mangs, and I was like, what? But not like this is much better. Ecchi manga. Yeah, I don't think you should... does Donald know about this? Proctor moment? That's more of a panda moment, to be honest, but I guess P-woman moment. Probably more of a P-woman moment, to be honest. Edgy? No. Edgy is like sus, not edgy. Yeah, P-woman, yeah, true. Why do you care about what you read? I don't think he would usually care, but I don't feel like he'd approve of that sort of stuff. At least it isn't cringe female writing. I think... aren't they usually written by women, though? Wait, what? Do I have to... Okay, I guess I'm gonna do it again. Well, fine. It's not like it takes that long. Yes, I don't know what the difference is between the two. For Ice Beam is? I believe it's in, it's like after the 8th gym. It's pretty bad. Right as a man, that doesn't mean it's good. That doesn't mean it's good by virtue of it just being written by a man, not a woman. Okay, in the giant chasm. Yeah, I forgot that's what the place is called, but yeah, it's... You'll need to beat the... No, you don't need to... No. That's not true, Solo. You don't need to beat the Elite Four for it. But you do need to have 8 badges. Now, in Black and White 1, yes, you do need to have beaten the main game. But you get Ice Beam before the Elite Four, I know that. But it's only, like, right before the Elite Four. Because I'm positive you can get it. You go to Giant Chasm before the Elite Four. Like right before the Elite Four. Sure, I'm a Negro. Uh-oh. No, don't use Joe Biden. Don't use Joe Biden. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go for Bug Bite just for the extra accuracy, but I really don't want Mucky to die to this. The girl in the manga has father issues. Wow, who would have guessed? Surprising to absolutely no one. Wait. It's an ecchi. The girl has father issues. It's about Panda, isn't it? Panda is the female character. Look up increased to 24. This is true. This is true. Oh my god, why does Kamara want to know the name now? He's gonna go watch it, he's gonna go read it himself. We already think you're a weirdo for reading it. You already gave us more than enough information to know it. We just don't know what you're reading exactly. I mean, you already told us it's a freaking ecchi. He just wants to make sure it's more what we do. I think you've gone past the point that you should really care that we think you're a weirdo. I mean, considering what transpired yesterday in chat, I really don't think chat is going to ever not think you're a weirdo. What's Kamara know what that is, somehow? Wow. Even with minus attack, still just one-shots. You are peak weirdo for us, our number one. Yeah, someone's gotta beat the weirdo here. Oh, no idea. For once, Kamara doesn't recognize a manga. You know it's obscure when even Kamara doesn't know what it is. What we got here? She thought his move was pretty good, it wasn't. He's from it. That didn't surprise me. It's probably that mentally ill woman. Alright, back to the mainland. Well, I guess to the mainland for the first time this run, but you know what I mean. We're already back to Castelia. See, I don't know why my team doesn't get wiped or something. I can actually get back to Clay fairly quickly. Heading into Castelia, we're going for EV. I'm gonna try to. Remind me what the level, the repel trick is for it. I know how to do it now, but I just need to remember the level. Just remind me the level and I'll handle the rest. Because it should not be a problem. Of course, the dicey part is actually catching an EV, because catching them is, they got a low catch rate, but if I can catch one, I may be set. I might actually be set if we do this. We need Clay to cook him again. No, it's not gonna happen this time. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Trust the plan. Level 18 on the normal grass. Okay. We still have level 18, so I'll just go for that. I think. I may actually put Ganon up front just for that. Could also use Daquan. Daquan with his paralysis. This guy just hands me a bike. Just hands me a free bike. I wish the real life was like that. Bikes are expensive, man. Like, you don't just get handed a free bike. Hey, come here. Chile stole our flag. Our state flag is almost similar, like very similar to the Chilean flag. It's really similar to our flag. In fact, my brother taught history 1 year in like a middle school, and the funny thing is, he did like a beginning of the year sort of like quiz for his students, and he put a Chilean flag to try and trick the students. It wasn't like it was. I say it's like a quiz or something. It's more of just like a see what his students know rather than actual. This is gonna count against you. You have a 20 now. No, it's more of like a see what the students already know sort of thing at the beginning of the year. By the way, Drayden wrestles with his Pokemon to toughen them up, so he's pretty much the Pokemon equivalent of Teddy Brusel. Got it. Wasn't the Texas like younger than Chile's? Why would it be? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Our flag came into existence around like the 1830s or 40s. I mean, maybe Chile's flag has existed for longer, but I kind of doubt it. Alright, so what we're trying to do... Oh yeah, we need to get repels. It's from 1870. Well, I guess then he's right. I thought it would have been newer than our flag, but I guess not. Okay, then maybe we copy it off you guys. I don't know why. I don't know why we would want to copy off Chile of all places. I always thought it would have been the other way around. Is there anything to... Oh, yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so the question is... Oh, you're down here, okay. Quick maths. Yeah, I guess so. Undella Town. Am I the only one that hates Undella Town outside of summer? Because it just sounds really depressing and sad for some reason. But for some reason in the summer, Undella... Well, I guess it makes sense. It's a beach town. But in the summer... You know, in the summer, Undella Town sounds like a Mario Kart course. Am I the only one who hears that? Undella Town in the summer unironically sounds like a freaking Mario Kart course theme. Quick fingers from a woman who reads ecchi and has goon statues. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. I really like Undella. I don't. It just seems really depressing. I mean, it's not like it's bad or ugly. It's just I don't goon. Okay, miss, I'm reading a ecchi manga. And I have lewd figurines. Yeah, no, you totally don't. You just collect them. You just collect them and read ecchi manga. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sure you do. Sure you do. Not lying. Even if you aren't, that's really suspicious. Why do you have all this stuff that would point towards that, but then just not? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Chad Rizu bought a car. Oh, he got a new car? He got a new car. Did he post it to the server or something? Alright, so we're gonna go and use repels here. So that Hugh doesn't, you know, kill our encounter. Sorry, Kameru doesn't kill our encounter this time. So yeah, Kameru, you're not gonna be able to screw me over this time. Actual car model kit, maybe. I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. Because I would like to, well, there is an advantage and a disadvantage to having your rival here. Because you do get 2 encounters, but... You get 2 encounters, but the problem is it could just be 2 of the same thing. Whereas he can just knock them out if you give him the chance. Is there anything over here? No. Is there a free Kabalion? Does it give you a free one, or does it make it really easy to get? Oh, it just makes it easy to get. I doubt it just hands you one for free. Okay, let's see what we got here. Double Grimer, good god. I hate Grimer. First priority is Zubat, if not, let's get a Rattata. Could have risked it on the stairs. Could have risked it on the stairs. That's true, you actually were right. This isn't very, I mean, that's true, yeah, I guess. Faint attack. On Maki, that's not gonna do anything. Actually, it did more than I thought it would. Still didn't do a ton, but it did something. Alright, so we're about to get like 3 encounters right now. Because we're going to get the sewer encounter, we're going to get the relic passage encounter, which I might just go and hunt for a Drillbur. Because Drillbur actually is just that good. It's just that good, honestly. And Zubat is awful, and I never want to see one again. But Yeah, it'll be nice if we can get some stuff here. I'm gonna skip this text. You get a free volcano. You get a free volcano. Not really worth it if you get Ignite though. Even though it's a great fire type, its moves kind of suck for a long time, so I don't think it's worth it. Now, if you don't have a fire type, then yeah, it might be worth it. Like if you started with like Oshawott, then yeah, it might be a great idea. But with Ignite, no, it's just not worth it. You're better off just getting like a rock type or something to cover your flying weaknesses. Let's see here. Well, we can try. We can try going to the Relic Passage and see if we can get like a Dust Cloud farm. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do, guys. Wait, what? It's a Timber. I guess that could at least be good for... Wow, I didn't realize the wild encounters were this high level. Why not use both people meanwhile? What do I mean? I don't really like using both. Bad an encounter. It's better than Jubat. It's better than Oh, good God. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please do not do that. Please do not do that, game. I do not want that. I do not want you throwing rocks at Maki. At the very least, Timber could be good for Clay. Because he had evolved into Girder by then. So he'd at least be able to do something. I don't know if he'd be great, but yeah, we can try a Flame Charge. It should survive that. Oh no, don't use Bide. Don't use Bide. Do not do that. Please do not do that. Although I do survive this, I think. Still, you know what? We're just going to go and try to catch it. I hate when Bide goes before me, because then I automatically do damage to it. There we go. Okay, she got acid thrown at her. Good, she deserves it. She knows what she did. If you like Girder, Girder could actually go kind of hard. Now, yeah, I don't really like using dupe types, but you know what? At least through Clay, that could be useful. Time to Panic. Honestly, Pignite's not the greatest fighting type in the world, so this might not be a terrible pick. I'm not too unhappy with this. It's a male. Sure. Okay, so what are we naming this thing? Who wants to have a Timber named after them that I might bench later? Remember, this thing's not gonna ever fully evolve, because I can't fully evolve it, but it'll at least be a Girder. It'll at least be a Girder. So do remember, if you do want this thing named after you, you're probably gonna get benched later on. Call it David, so he's Jewish. David Justin. Justin's a dumb name, I don't like it. Okay, it's not a dumb name, I just don't like it. Because the first thing that comes to mind is Justin Bieber, and no one likes him. Sounds too much like an annoying boy man at 30 or something. I don't like that name. Clown Chad? Clown Chad. Tim Burton. Barst? Barst could work. No. The Tim Burton one. But would that really fit a fighting type? Wouldn't that be more of like a ghost type thing or something? I think Barst fits him pretty well, actually. I think Barst fits him. He just kind of gives me Barst vibes, you know? He just kind of gives me Barst vibes. Watch this guy be like modest or something. Watch this guy be modest. Watch him be modest. Builder? Okay, I should have named him that. Builder. Builder. I love that. Okay, that's actually not a bad nature. It's not a bad nature. Hercules. I love Builder. In fact, I may even rename him Builder. Sheer Force. Okay. This is actually a pretty good timber, I would say. I'm actually not even really that mad about this encounter. I would have loved to have a drill burr that would make Elisa like just a free guarantee, but you know what? That's not bad either. That is not bad. I am still worried about Elisa because I just do not get a ground type so far. I could still get a Sandile or a Sandshrew, and honestly, I'm fine with either of those. But I really do want a ground type because my last attempt at this did not go over too well. So we're gonna go try to run away from this guy. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm going to get my sewer encounter now. I'm gonna get my sewer encounter. So let me go heal up a little bit. Hi, Inkling. What do we got here? Rattata. I'm not getting the best encounters here, but I'm getting not the worst either, so I don't know. It's okay, I suppose. It's okay. Let's use Bug Bite. Let's see if we can get Pursuit. That could be a little bit scary. Red is actually really good in Elisa because it... Okay, that's actually perfect. Because I believe it evolves into Eradicate at level 20 something. So you can actually have it evolved by Elisa, and it can use Dig. And yeah, it doesn't get same type of attack bonus, but it's got pretty good attack for that point in the game. And if nothing else, it's a good sacrifice if you need one against Elisa. Because it hits pretty hard, and it's still pretty, I guess, expendable. Because, you know, Eradicate does fall off much later on, so. Anyway, who wants to be a Rattata? Who wants to be a rat? It's a male rat. Who wants to be the male rat? So level 20. Oh, it evolves at level 20? That's even better. We could have it for Berg then. Not that I think I need it, but hey. Now, if we could just get a Sandile or something, well, we can definitely get an Eevee. As long as we can catch it. As long as we can catch Eevee, we're good. Call him Ness. Okay, that's kind of mean, but yeah, sure, we'll go for it. And pancakes? Nah. Actually, didn't we want to be named after a dark type or something? Well, I guess the Alolan form is one. It's got extra speed. You know, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. That's actually not the worst thing in the world. If we don't get a ground type, it could be actually very useful for taking out Elisa, because it just outspeed her Mons. It also gets Super Fang and stuff like that, so that's really nice. So, what Pokeballs are we getting here? We got 19 Pokeballs and 6 Scrape Balls. That should be enough to catch an Eevee, especially if we can get Static to proc. What evolution will you use? I want that to be a bit of a surprise. Although, some of you might be able to figure it out fairly quickly. Not that you have that many, not that there's many options to choose from, but I need to apply the repels pretty soon. Let's get up here. Okay. Alright, so he literally is in dark sewers. Now you're saying Ness lives in sewers. Alright, let's see. Level 18 repel trick. Let's do it. Let's do it. Should just turn around a lot. You find an Eevee right here with the right repel trick. There we go. Imagine we found a shiny. Is Ness from New York? I don't think so. You see Jewish too. Now, of course, the nature could screw this up. If it's got a bad nature for this, this could maybe not work. But it shouldn't be too bad. I'm not gonna try to go for a shockwave because I'm worried that we might just kill Eevee. We'll see. I doubt it, I bet even Loki wouldn't kill, but I would not want to risk it. Bite. All you gotta do is... Yes! That's perfect! Daquan, you genius! I'm probably just gonna get down to the yellow. I'm not gonna risk getting a crit. Male EV. Well, most of them admittedly are. You're taking a fair bit of damage. Let's see, how much are you taking? 27. We should have just enough to survive. We should. We should. If it's a crit, obviously we don't. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna swap out, obviously. Name it Kameru, Belt, or Rizu. You know what? I haven't named anything. Well, no, he wants to be a Magnemite, but that's probably not happening. It's probably not happening that he's gonna be a Magnemite. And there's no way I'm getting Riolu. You know what? Maybe we'll name it Rizu. Oh, you know what? Inkling, would you like to... What do you like... I haven't named you anything so far, in either run. How would you like to be this Eevee? How would you like the honors of being the Eevee of the team? Though, to be fair, if this was female, I'd probably have named it after my late cat. Because... Well... Because what I want to evolve it into looks like my cat. Alright. We unfielding Goomy after this. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna name it after Inkling. As long as you make it a Flareon. Well, spoiler alert, I'm not making it into a Flareon. Spoiler alert, I'm not making it into a Flareon, I'm sorry. I'm not making it into a Flareon, so take that how you will. Watch Smon die in 36 minutes. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. We're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. No! Prinny? Hello. I haven't seen you around here. Ruby? No, it's a male. Why would it be named Ruby? Well, I mean, you can keep it Inkling, or I could just give it to someone else. Moss for a little one with lots of potential. You know what? I like that. Moss. We'll name it after Mosley. What happened to the Odd Panda? If we get another Solosis, we'll name it after you. Or just any other female, probably. Especially if it's naughty. It went to the death box. It doesn't mean it's dead, though. Alright, let's go over there. We got our 3 encounters. We can also get one in the desert. Just swap out our first slot so we don't have any accidental deaths. Do you have any ideas for the evolution? I have exactly the shuffling through Pokemon streams that saw your stream. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. So yes, I do indeed have a plan for my Eevee. It could be ruined by the nature. Fortunately, the nature doesn't depend too much for this, but as long as it doesn't have a bad nature for it, we should be good. Now, if it has a good nature for that, it'd be even nicer, but I'm just asking for like a neutral nature, or just a nature that doesn't, you know, hurt my plan. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're gonna go heal, and then we're gonna go swap out for our new Mons. We're gonna check out our new Mons. New leftovers. I don't think I can get the leftovers unless it's flooded. Fighting type or a bird or a Combi. Do you really want to be a male Combi? Because it's most likely what I'd get if I got a Combi. Wait, no, I didn't mean to talk to you. No, I did not want to talk to you. No. There's not wild stars in this game, so can't find those. Sorry. No! I hate this guy! No! I accidentally clicked on him and then... Also playing Black on the side. That's nice. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, let's check out our natures. Why did I put Eevee? Oh, okay, never mind. Eevee over here. Okay, we're gonna go swap you out right here. We're gonna put Goomy in the other box because she's not dead. Free medals. I don't want them though. They're a waste of my time. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's check out our new Mons. Okay, we have first we got Bars, the Timber, who is impish. We've actually checked his nature. Okay, so we know what Bars is like. It's actually pretty solid. What do we got? This is a naiveness. Very fast. So we've checked those two, but what is our final mon? Moss. This is the big one. This is the one I'm gonna use on my team. Maybe all the way through. What's he got? Docile nature. I believe that's neutral. Yeah. So that's fine. That is fine. I have no complaints about that. I have no complaints about that nature, actually. That's fine. Oh, Goomy just alone. Yeah, well, maybe I should stop getting Purloins every first encounter. Alright. Or if I just got a male Purloin, I wouldn't name it Goomy. Okay, what do we have here? So yeah, Moss actually has an alright nature. It can just kind of become whatever. Docile is fitting. It kind of is. Kind of is. Gonna need books while waiting for the new party members. Yeah. Gonna need more of those ecchi manga or whatever the heck she's reading. Let's see here. So yeah, I would say that Moss has a lot of potential. But I'm gonna look for things that can fix Moss up to be a bit better than he is currently. So we're gonna go and talk around for items and stuff, because I don't remember. Like an Eviolite might be helpful. IRL, basically. IRL? That's kind of depressing. Forever Alone? You have Dawnlot. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, what places can we go to? Well, we can go to the gym, but I'm not gonna go to the gym just yet. We'll clear the gym today, but not yet. You read 50 Shades. You read 50 Shades, Panda. You read 50 Shades. You probably both do, actually. But especially you, Panda. Massage my Pokemon. Why, yes, I would like that. Should go massage Moss. We're gonna change the name of Bars to what was it? What do you call it, Proctor? You had a really good nickname for that. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. Builder. Yeah, I like Builder. I like Builder. Builder. I don't even like Vampire's False. Builder. I love that. It's so stupid, but I like it. Builder. They have priests inside. Don't get her into worse things. She's already mentally screwed up enough. You don't need to screw her up more. She's already mentally warped enough. We don't need to make her worse. Bob the Builder. So I'm just supposed to be combing around for items. This is just yeah, this place. We don't need to go here. Can Bob the Builder fix your opponent's Pokemon? I'll know when to find out. Please don't say that, Panda. Why are you spamming? Keyboard. Okay, fair enough. We got the Moo Moo Milk. I believe somewhere in the city you can get Quick Balls, and that's really good. Somewhere you can get Quick Balls, and that is very helpful for a Nuzlocke. This is very relaxful. You sit on it. Sounds like something you would do, Proctor. You sound like you sit on a keyboard. Is there anything in this museum? I don't think there is, but we'll check. Actually, who genuinely sits on a keyboard? How wouldn't it be on a desk or something? How are you sitting on your keyboard? The dragon type? Bruh, I'm at the 3rd gym. I don't have dragon types. Free ice cream, yes. Anyone else ever hear Ike's Funnel Smash and Brawl and just think he's saying free pizza? That's what I heard as a kid. I know he's supposed to say grade 8, but I just heard free pizza. Free pizza! Really kills the enemies. Guess free pizza's worth killing for or something. Okay, they just did the same thing, okay. Alright, what do you have? The TM for rest, that's not very useful. But I'll take it. You wait in the crowd of businessmen for long enough, you get a free repel? I've never heard that before. I have never heard that before. Is that really true? I have never heard that. Someone just hands you a repel or something? You know, weirdly I've never heard that. So I find a hard time believing that. It's true. Is it? Can it be? We'll check out this place later to go fight. You know what? We can actually go over here. The fight is not very difficult. Do a fun business, but no, I don't want to mess with that, honestly. Pokemon Conquest came. Conquest 2 came out in 3 years. I mean, I would love that, but I don't think it will, sadly. I don't think it'll ever come out. But I don't want to do a fun fest. Doesn't that involve some setup shenanigans that I don't want to deal with? Let's see here. Most of our team is all the same level, actually, surprisingly. furry wipes. Stop using furries against me. I don't like that. I love stealing their berries. Pants here. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Need to get out of here. We do have Rock Throw on Builder. We do have Rock Throw, but I don't know if he's got any special defense to really wall that. I don't know, but don't you just have freaking Incinerate or something? We can try this. We can see what Builder can do. Because he does have Rock Throw. Pansage is cool, I agree. Yeah, Incinerate freaking sucks. So bad, man. Such a bad move. I remember back in the old days in Black and White 1, where if you had a Pansy, you would have to train that thing several levels until it actually got something better than Incinerate. And Incinerate is weaker than Emperor. It is so weak. I don't know whose bright idea was it for you to be stuck with that move for so long. It is awful. It is so bad. It's so bad, man. It's so freaking bad. I'm gonna go swap. Convert to Moemon? No. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Play Ostian Princess? You killed her. And I made a video on it. You wanted Ostian Princess content, so I gave you Ostian Princess content. What's your opinion on Fairy? I think it screws around with the balance too much. I think it ruins the balance of the game. If you want an example for my argument, play Volt White 2. It does some kind of cool things, but then it just adds Fairy everywhere. So even though you might be like, oh, Snively's part Dragon now, that's kind of not... Well, too bad. There's fairies everywhere now, so it's actually somehow worse now. And for some reason, I guess not the fault of fairies, but for some reason, the game delays moves to be later than they normally would be. Like, for example, Servine would learn Leaf Blade at like level 32, right? Well, now it learns it at level 40 as a superior. Why? Because screw you. Like, why would I want to wait later than I would in vanilla? That makes zero sense at all. It sounded like Servine was breaking the game with that Leaf Blade. Servine sucks at offense, so honestly, I think Leaf Blade is fine on it. Should have buffed Ice. I wonder if 50% agree, honestly. Ice was really just it's become even worse now. Because now there's just a better Dragon Slayer than it. A better, much more common, just tankier version of it. They should have given Ice maybe like another strength or two. Like, honestly, make it super effective against water. Water types are so common, they're already really good. Like, would it hurt to give Ice just a little bit of an edge over it? I think it'd be honestly not that bad of an idea. And like I said, water types are so abundant anyway, and they're powerful as is, you might as well let Ice have something. Give them something more they can do. Because they don't even resist, Ice doesn't resist any type. I don't think Ice resists Ice. It's really poor defensively. Give it some offense to make up for it. Give it a good matchup or two. And make them stop being, like, in the 6th gym and onwards. Like, put some Ice types at the 2nd or 3rd gym. Anything happened after catching Eevee? Not really. We just kind of went around getting stuff. Collecting stuff, doing some battle stuff like that. Needs to be less friendly. I agree on that. I guess Ice is brittle, though. Like, realistically speaking, Ice as a substance is very brittle and frail. So it does kind of make sense, but let her resist water except Scald. Yeah, if there's a way to program that, I'm sure there is. Wow, that did nothing. Double slap. I'd rather not. Oh, you can get paralyzed. Come on, paralyze. Haha. Bozo. Rip Bozo. Rip Bozo. Rip. Bruh. Okay, just leftovers. Does this thing have really good special defense or something? Or am I just mistaken? I'm probably gonna swap out Daquan, because he's just not doing much. We could swap into Builder. Maybe. Do some dog training for a bit? Alright. It's not gonna do anything, because we got one defense. What's the bug doing to ice? Exactly! Bugs should be weak to ice, I think. I mean, like, Frost literally kills bugs. Like, I don't understand. 5? Are you kidding me? Okay. We're gonna hit this thing, and we're gonna hit this thing hard and hope it doesn't hit us back. You only have low kick as your fighting move? That sucks. Low kick is a sucky move. Was one good thing that happened when Fairy became a thing. Yeah, I think Sylveon is fine, but like, I don't like a lot of the other fairy types, honestly. Please do not go for 5 times again. Of course, start with the crit, why don't you? Are you kidding? You stupid piece of garbage! The AI breaks the game so hard sometimes. Oh, you screwball! Total Clefairy death, honestly. Yeah, you get a crit, I get a crit. Why does this game hate me sometimes? This game really hates me at times, man, I swear. Now, he's not dead. We're gonna swap. I'm gonna get like 3 EXP on my units. Actually, no, I won't. No, yeah, I gotta swap. Because this stupid thing does way more damage than it should. It keeps getting crits for no reason. And it just spams double slap. It doesn't have any other moves. Like, no one's gonna get EXP. What? What are you talking about? To be honest, I think only Chimera has the Jenny rule. Neither Rizu nor Slim are really active on the server. Honestly, even Chimera isn't, but he's more active than others. Well, that was dumb. Thanks to you and your fat... What is it with fat pink Pokemon being some of the worst? Like, just to fight. They're so freaking annoying. Autono, Clefairy, they're just annoying. How much healing lives is this trainer? What? Like, I never understood random trainers having healing lives. Like, why? Why do you need them? I get like a gym leader having them, but like, why does the random bozo get a freaking potion? Like, oh, but he's a game for. I don't care. He's just a random NPC. He doesn't have his own unique model or anything. If he doesn't have his unique model or sprite or anything like that, he doesn't deserve a potion. I don't care who it is. I don't care who. Doesn't deserve it. If he isn't an important character in the game, forget it. He doesn't get potions. Fat people are annoying, true. If I ever appear in a hack, I want to have a special mechanic. If the opponent has 2 or more fairies, what a fairy racist team! That's funny. You just have like a bunch of steel and poison types. And fire types. I mean, fire isn't super very against it, but it resists it. Let's see, what do we want to do? From here, I'm going to continue looking through the city. Actually, I think I know where I want to go. It's actually a little bit beyond the city I want to go to. If I can. I don't think I can. There's a place I want to go to, but I don't think I can reach it just yet, sadly. Until after the gym. What's this guy have? Hey, you. coin. Wait, was that the entire building? Yeah, I guess it was. Oh, there was 2 extra floors, but no, there was only 1. Okay! Let's go and finish off the city, I suppose. We'll be done with the city very soon. Alright, Kamaru. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's make Kamaru mad. Es la primera vez que... Okay. I can't read that. Vez que vengo aquí. Pero este precioso paisan. Okay, Kamaru is probably covering his ears, which is how bad my pronunciation is. Ich habe mir nun ein Auto zugelacht. Damit ist die Stadt Gang und Orden zum Greifen nach. Just laugh it. Good, you're supposed to. Denn ich rassel durch mein Führer. Why did I say mein Führer? Mein Führer shines profong. I just bought a car. It didn't sound like it. Honestly, better than the average. Okay, that's pretty funny, because I was not even trying. Is there any other language to read? Ciao! Ti stai divertendo! Non sentirti in imbarazzo! Parla pure con chi vuoi! Oh, that's Italian. Clip it? Yeah, go clip it. Why not? No one else speaks funny languages? Of course the blondes are not doing anything funny or interesting. Do not fail my driving tests. Cap. Failed it once? I failed it 5 times. Tend to play Pokemon in German now. You know what? Maybe I should do a stream one day where I just stream something in German or something, and I just try to read it, but I just constantly use the commentary thing. So I'm just shouting something in German, and I have no idea what it is. I still want to know why that guy shouts at Mein Führer. Why does that one NPC say Mein Führer? Why does he say Mein Führer? Why does he say that? That makes no sense. Oh no, the woman is here to... You never notice details when you're driving, don't you? I did once not notice a stop sign, so yeah, you would be right. There's a reason why I do not drive. Gym badge has something to do with it? Maybe. Makes no sense why I would, but... But people be playing Pokemon in Korean. Oh, that was in later games. Also, I have no idea how to read Korean. I have no idea how to read Korean, so I wouldn't be able to do it. It had to at least be with Latin script. It at least had to be in Latin script. If it's not in Latin script, I won't be able to do it. To be fair, I could read a little bit of Japanese, but I can't read kanji that well at all. Alright, let's go and get our encounter here. Let's hope for a Sandile. Are there any repel tricks we can do for a Sandile or something? I would love to get a Sandile. I would love a Sandile. I would love a Sandile. Anyone aware of any repel tricks I could do right here? You need to notice details when you drive. Yeah, that's why I'm bad at driving. Sandile. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the encounter rates are, what levels they are. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could look it up. I guess. Give me a sec. I guess I'll take a look. Let's see. Route 4 Unova. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can get. What are the wild encounters in Black 2 and White 2? You can find Minccino here?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Something doesn't seem right.
It says you can find Minccino or Trubbish, which just does not sound right. They're all the same levels, though, so... I've never known that you could find those. That's really weird, and I really hope I don't get those. Hope to God I don't find those. Sandile is what I want to find. It's what I want to find. I hope I do. Let's see here. Let's see, so in White 2, it's Minccino or Scraggy are the lower... Well, no, actually, Minccino's not that rare. That kind of sucks. They're all like the same levels and everything. Oh no, you could repel out some of the things for Scraggy, but I don't want Scraggy. Makes Scraggy more likely. Well, yeah, but I don't want Scraggy. It's like... So, there's really only one Mon I want here, and it is probably one of the most likely encounters, but it could also be a Darumaka. Let's see. We can see what we might get. I don't know what we're gonna get. We'll take a look. Just hope and pray for a Sandile. Just hope and pray for a Sandile. Imagine tracking down a Trubbish in the middle of it. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, there we go! We got a female Sandile. If we can catch it. Shouldn't be that hard. Should not be hard to catch. At all. Extra smelly Trubbish, true. It's got Intimidate too, that's really good. That could also be really good against Clay. Call her Darumaka. Darumaka? But wouldn't that be for a Darumaka, not a... Wow, that did a lot. That's a little scary. Let's just try to catch this thing and hope for the best. Just try to hope for the best. I would love to get this. Intimidate... Oh, come on. I don't have the greatest of teams for this thing. This is solid. If we can catch it. If we can catch it, please. Shaniqua, female crocodile. Shaniqua vibes. Kinda does. But last time I got one in my other file, I named it Gumi, and it was really good.
Or Proctor, I don't remember. I think I named it Gumi. But I can't have two Gumis. We're gonna name it Proctor. Why? Because it's female. I have no idea what Proctor looks like. Probably not like that, but... Then again, she is Indian, so... Trubbish is black to exclusive here. Why would there be a Trubbish in the desert? What a stupid place for a Trubbish to be. Minccino is better than Trubbish, so freaking true. The problem is that you can get a better Minccino later on, so... Alright. Congratulations, Proctor, you are the Sandile. Because I'm uncreative. And Intimidate is such a nice thing to have on these. So yeah, we pretty much have the next gym in the bag, as long as Proctor doesn't die. I literally am a crocodile, so you were right. Okay, there we go. So yeah, unless you happen to die before the gym, before Elisa's gym, you're probably gonna carry. You're probably useful through the rest of the game. Probably. Try to get that Minccino first. Well, that I can't do that before this gym. Do not lose it to a crit like I did. Yeah, I would not like to do that. That'd be a bad idea. Now, I don't think I'm going to use all these Pokemon I have now. Croc that watches Gundam. Anyone else in the pond watched it? The one who likes. Alright, what we got here? So you got the two Goomies, more or less. Alright, Sassy Nature, what does that even do? Minus speed. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I feel about minus speed. That's not the greatest nature for it, but can wait for the stream to get copyrighted. It's probably not, because it's not using the Drift Veil theme. Just get Virizion Wireless, too. Virizion Wireless. But hey, we got Intimidate, so that's nice. But yeah, minus speed is probably not a good nature for it, because it kind of relies on getting fast damage in, but I mean, it does get Intimidate, so that is nice. We can always give it the EV Light, make it a bit more durable. The two with Gooey sitting in the PC, yeah. They kind of are, aren't they? What evolution? Well, you'll find out. Maybe, probably not this stream, though. Because I haven't figured that quite out yet. With skilling Cinccino, I basically just spammed Tail Whip. It was kind of insane. You do realize, Devin, it can also learn Bullet Seed and Rock Blast through the Move Tutor. Or through, like, the Mover Learner. It's really good. It's really good. Like, you wouldn't think Cinccino would be good, but it's actually really good. It's a little bit squishier than I'd like, but besides that, I think it's actually a really solid Mon. It's a solid Mon disguising as a bad Mon. It's kind of weird. Can I not get a special attack in water type with the minus special attack nature? Just get a physical water type. That's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Just get a physical one. Yeah, Rock Blast Cinccino goes very hard. Because think about it, the way that it works is that they're 25 power moves, which means you're guaranteed 5 times. That's what, 125 damage, 125 power. That's great. It's also very fast. That's good too, yeah. I just realized it's starting to feel like my throat might be getting a little bit sore. Or something, like just a tiny bit. Yeah, just feel a little bit sore. Slightly. Or there's blood. Kind of tastes like blood. I don't think that's a normal thing. Am I bleeding? I can't tell. That's probably not a good thing. You are young and full of potential. I also named it a rat. Curiously, he hasn't been here. He hasn't been here. Okay, what we should do is, I guess start training a little bit. We'll get to the garden. Didn't know where the Firestone is? That's not the reason I gave you. That is not the reason I gave you. I did not tell you I did not know where it was. I mean, I don't, but that is not the reason I'm not evolving into a Flareon. Why do you get the Firestone way earlier than the Water Stone? It's dumb. Eats an apple. I thought Chimera would have abandoned me after my slight interest in Tandem Women. I'm not Oof 2.0, so I don't like the armpits of femboys. That's already a good start. Oh hey, we already got something. Alright, we're probably gonna switch train because Proctor is probably not ready to fight these things just yet. Just saying, probably not. Probably not. You like Iris? Maybe he does, I don't know. You know what, we'll try Elekid, we'll try Daquan. Refresh. Yeah, they don't have strong defense. They kind of rely on Intimidate, I think. So that's why I don't like Moxie, because it's actually kind of means you don't get that. Actually, like 12? Maybe. It wouldn't stop Oof, though. Thunder Wave, that's a good move, especially for catching ones. Yeah, I think I might be coming down with something. It's starting to. I can start to sense. In more recent years, I've started being able to sense whenever I'm coming down with something like the night before I actually come down with it. And my throat will get like a little bit sore. Not extremely sore, but it'll get a little bit sore. And yeah, it's feeling a little bit sore. Which sucks. It's weird because I haven't really been anywhere, so I don't know how I get sick, and my parents aren't sick, so I don't really know how... like, how do I get sick from that? That doesn't make any sense. She's younger than you. Isn't she only like 2 years younger than you? Isn't she only like 2 years younger than you, Moss? Is there a time skip? There's only 2 years of time skip. It's not that big of a time skip. As big as Iris is old? Dang. I thought my parents had a big age gap. 2 years younger is too much, dang. Well, I guess when you're like 15, that is a pretty big difference. When you're in your 20s, 2 years is not that big of a difference. When you get a little bit older, 2 years is not really that much. Where's the Eviolite? Do I not have the Eviolite? Did I not get it? Does someone have it? I guess not. Yeah, there's a lot between Drayden and, or between Skyla and Drayden. There's a lot. There is a lot between the two. Okay, so you're actually still 15. I think that's double slap, I'm gonna be in trouble. But I do have Intimidate, so we can try. Flinch, nice. Keep flinching. Just gonna spam helping hand? Okay. Nice. And it's not even gonna do anything, okay. Thanks for being a pushover. Appreciate it. Hey, if we can keep Proctor alive, I don't even think I need this Eevee. If we can keep this alive through Clay, I don't even think I need the Eevee. I could always just evolve it into Vaporeon if that happens. Already LARPing at 16? Kids these days, man. Kids these days. Wait, was that grass shaking and then I just stopped it? It might have been. Could have been. Tracked? Proctor isn't. Oh no, actually, that's kind of proving that Proctor isn't gay. That's actually proving she's not gay. Maybe Proctor isn't gay after all. She didn't fall for that track from Autono. Mudslap. Feel bad for Mosley if you turned to Vaporeon. Well, yeah, but I don't believe in that meme, so. Bicycles? Because it makes it harder to move around when sped up? Wait, who could be 1 year younger or 2? What were we talking about? Who are we talking about? I don't know who we're talking about. Oh dang, that didn't take very long for you to get caught up, did it? We're already level 20. You're gonna be outpacing Pig Knight. Good thing it's still also an option. It'd be nice if it was an option in this generation, but... Could ask Panda for her favorite evolution, then do the opposite of that. I don't even think she's still here, is she? Well, now she's probably gonna use her first psychology and say her actual favorite. Now that you said that. Now she's just gonna go for that. Just don't evolve him or something. Yeah, just don't ever evolve an Eevee. It's not like that's his whole gimmick. It's like the Umbreon or Espeon. NS2? What is NS2? Kinda likes to observe us male people, yeah. She likes to observe males. Can you imagine if I flipped it the other way, went into like an Animal Crossing stream full of women and said, I like to observe women? Like, you don't realize how fast it'd get banned? Do you realize how fast it'd get banned if I did that? Panda has no idea how lucky she is being a woman. Supposedly. Supposedly being a woman. Smog is such a bad move. Smog is such a bad move, man. Why did you even learn it? Wow, that gave me 2 levels? I didn't need 2 levels out of that. I didn't need that much, jeez. Maki's about to evolve, though, so that's nice. That's always nice. I think I'm mostly just gonna stick with these 4 for right now. For now. Because honestly, I think Krokorok could actually destroy Clay. Krokorok and Maki could probably destroy. Maki and Proctor could actually destroy, could destroy Clay. They don't die before then. For an amazing unit, it will. When I finally get a counter, that is. Come on. Someone, show up, please. Maybe, one of these days. Come on, grass. Come on. Doing level cap? Yes, I am. Not that it really matters to this gym, because it's such an easy gym anyway. At least start Big Night. Oh, okay, I'd never seen you before here. I'll take it. Shouldn't be that difficult. You're a grass type. I'm a bug type. Wasn't even 2-shot. Why do you make me French? Why do you make me French, Camaro? I don't want to be French. Beware the pedal dance. I don't think it has pedal dance at this point in the game. Fairly certain it doesn't have pedal dance yet. I mean, yeah, pedal dance from a Luligan would hurt like a truck, but I also quad resist it, so I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Good against grass would make sense. It is. Okay, we got rid of that. Let's bug bite spam. Actually, we could get a crit. And raise a leaf was cool. That's right, Monk. You just keep dodging it. Making me Japanese next. Okay. I forget when Sawada evolves. I think it's level 21. Close. Very close. Oh, it's evolving right now. Maybe 21 will be where we get a Levani. Yeah, that's all you said in Japanese. That's literally what my tactician name is in FE7. Maki need arc. Protect? Oh, protect is a dumb move. Conqueror arc. Pretty tanky. Pretty tanky. This is the second evolution, it's the second stone. Nardine? What? Nardin? What? That's not my name. Bro doesn't know what my name is. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's what I figured. Defense. It's getting more defense, I think. Bro doesn't know his katakana. Is your armor unit? Yeah. She's my tank. Yeah, you mix those two up. You definitely botched that one, Khmer. Narden? Yeah, I don't know what a Narden is. I don't know who Narden is. Alright, we got Elekid. He's already outlived the Elekid in my old run. See if we can keep that record going. Well, where is my Eviolite, though? I don't have it. I want to give it to Proctor. Narco? I'm not a narco. Oh, now we find the Zubat, of course. See if we can find that. Where is the Eviolite? I know it's somewhere. I can't read kanji. Watashi something. Ubeki dot dot. I don't know what that is. He thought something. Now, where is the Eviolite? Oh, is it this guy? Oh, doesn't this guy give you an Eviolite if you have... Oh, that's why. That's kind of dumb. I wanted the Eviolite now, but I guess I can't get that. Guess not yet. We'll go check him later. I'm sure we'll... By the end of the gym, we should definitely have what we need. You're benching your starter, dang. Dang, man. I have bad news. You lost the game? I have bad news. You lost the game. That's what Proctor just said. You can do it with your mouse? Really? Wait, is that true? You can! What the heck? The mouse works with that? You can actually click with your mouse. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I guess it's sort of like the touch screen. I guess it's sort of like emulating the touch screen, huh? Yeah, because it's the bottom screen. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. It is pretty nice, isn't it? Made you lose what? Were they on an acid trip when they designed this song? I know it's a remix of the gym theme, but it just sounds like some weird acid trip. Evil French clowns. Why do you have a level 20 Suwaddle that you didn't evolve? Inferior Suwaddle. I have the superior one. Monkey might just evolve after this fight. It's very possible. It's very, very possible. It is very possible. You'd be surprised, but it is very possible. So what we got here. Get in, let's go.
lost what match? What match did you lose? Let's see if Maki's gonna evolve. Yep,
Maki's evolving again, guys. See, this is why I like second stage friendship evolutions, because they're not that bad. Like, you could see Maki was never really in any trouble as a Swaloon. And you can get this before the third gym. It's great, isn't it? Going further beyond, I guess so. Maki and Sultan are friends? Does that seem surprising to you? Cuddles' special attack is defense. That's actually, I guess, higher than special defense. I remember I got Maki at like level 3 or something.
what is low? Oh, level 20. Okay.
So to say, it looked like a level 23. I'm like, that's a little bit high level, isn't it? Solo gym. Unfortunately, Vanny does fall off a bit later on. Not really because its stats fall off, but because its weaknesses become a lot more common. Flying in particular is... Flying and fire are fairly common types. I'm surprised that lived. We said I was drenched in. Oh yeah, but it doesn't even appear here that much. Yeah, because they're lazy with their super levels, that's why. They're lazy. Lazy trainers. Level 22 already, let's go. My special attack kind of sucks. Who's Clover? Crazy cover move on. It does, that's what's scary about some of these trainers, honestly. Feel bad for that guy. Life as a male combi must suck, man. I think this fight will probably be a Pig Knight swing, to be honest. I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, that's not good. That does nothing. Okay, we should probably just use that for the wrong thing. If there's one thing I've learned about Dwebble, it's that its special defense sucks. How about get shiny male combi? That's even worse. Now you have a shiny that can't actually reach its final stage, so it's pretty much useless. That's like that sucks even more, to be honest. Final trainer. Final trainer of the gym. I think. Shiny male combi happened to you once. Dang. My condolences. Untrained level 5 shiny. What makes you say that? Sounds like someone hasn't had good experience with fire types.
You know, I might want to use a charcoal. I think I have charcoal. That would be actually kind of nice in this gym. Ow. That'll hurt. Sweet John Litwick. Hey, Litwick becomes pretty strong. Don't diss Litwick. Becomes actually really strong. But hustle. Roll out. We could teach it. I don't know if I'd find much use for it. It's kind of risky in a Nuzlocke. It's like a really risky move. That's not gonna get much at all. This Slugma might destroy me mentally. I mean, yeah, I would be destroyed too if I had to use a Slugma. If I had to use a Slugma, I'd probably just never play the game again. Jew and manga? You sound like you found a shiny or something. Oh my god, guys, shiny Jew after 3,500 resets. What happened? I like how you congratulated her. We're not gonna fight Berg just yet. We're gonna do a little training, and then I promise we're gonna fight him this stream. I promise. Shiny Jew? Yes. It's black. Alright, I guess let's take on the battle company. Once we heal, of course. Ignore that? Oh, okay. Hey, you old man. XP share, that's not what I wanted. But sure. He's a Janny! Get him! Okay, I'm gonna go get my, I'm gonna get my Eviolite. Chimera's absolute worst nightmare. True. Drayden cap is 48. Yeah, it's pretty high. Like I said, there's a lot between Skyla and Drayden. You cannot understate how much of a gap there is. There we go, we got the Eviolite. Makes them easier to spot. Let's give the Eviolite to our Frailer Mons. Just swap it out, I guess. Garen, or Ganon, I called him Garen, should get a, charcoal, yeah. Help him do a little more damage. That was a good idea. Always want to maximize their damage a bit. I'll give the Miracle Sneed to Maki. Miracle Sneed. And Eviolite to Proctor actually makes her kind of tanky because of the Intimidate and Intimidate plus Eviolite. I'm telling you, man, it's an underrated combo. It makes the Sandile line actually kind of tanky. But don't face special attackers because it's not gonna do it well against them. What a Garen quest gonna be hard. I already have a charcoal, so I should go and lie. Because of course you should always lie. No, you shouldn't lie, kids. But hey, we may have a water type later on, so... I like how she doesn't even check whether you're lying or not. She's like, yeah, okay, I'm sure you're telling the truth.
Didn't expect. That is true. But did yours have Intimidate as well? It's not as protected. Well, I do think the crow would still do less damage though than if you didn't have any protection at all. Relic. Look, that's a good first fight. Of course, we both have Intimidate. I mean, this should be a pretty easy fight to win. Got the type advantage on it. Oh, Ruslu, that's the best you can do. Alright. Okay, now you actually have Ember. Oh, look at that! Look at how nice that. Look at how nicely it just absorbs that attack. Why are you not hitting? Wow, Sand Dune's a stupid move, man. Why are you stuck with it? You know what? I'm just gonna use Bite. Screw it. There we go, we get the quick balls. That's where you get the quick balls, huh? Old man. Just bite? Yeah, I should have done that from the get-go, shouldn't I? Quick attack. Oh, we gotta be fast, don't we? Well, I hit way harder than you. You're sorry, dove. Literal sandstorm in the building. Yeah, that's kind of true. Meryl, uh-oh. I mean, I don't know if this thing has any water moves, but if it does, I might be in trouble.
Hey, Rizu, welcome. Let's swap to Daquan. Uh-oh, I do not like rollout. I know they didn't do much damage, but I do not like it.
Shockwave should delete this thing. Stab Shockwave should do it. Isn't that what happens in Iran? What? Literal sandstorms in the building? I don't know. I don't think so. Wow, that is +0? Okay. Ignore debuffs? Oh, that's actually pretty scary then. But I mean, Eviolite still boosts your defense. Eviolite still boosts your buff. It does boost your defenses, so it's not a debuff. Gives me Minchino vibes. Does he? Why is it so inaccurate? I never understood moves like that. Like Whirlpool, it's like why are this trapping moves so weak? Like, does them trapping really justify them being that bad? I get them not being good, but they could at least make them perfect accuracy or something. Congratulations on your new car. You got a Ferrari, obviously. Worry Sneed. Gen 1 trauma, probably. I think that's probably the reason. Scope. The cope lens. It's for coping. It's for identifying people coping. I'm gonna kill it first.
frozen stone as a cap. That's a high cap to get to. Alright, this is what killed Ellicott last time. It was a crit from an Eevee. Let's not do that again. Instead, use Intimidate. Instead, use. Actually, no, we can just use Maki. Maki's a tank. She can easily take it. As much as I would like to get the Claw and that extra bit of EXP, it's just not worth the risk. It's just not. Whereas, I'm fairly certain Maki can sweep this guy pretty easily. Okay. Yeah. She's Bug Bite. Your berry, hopefully. I think you have a berry, right? No, you don't. Okay. That thing is also kind of scary. It's got that sand veil over it, that's kind of weird. Get out of here. Go home. There we go, Maki is level 22 now. Struggle Bug. Don't struggle. Bug. So anyway, who saw the Mang's stream earlier? Honestly, I was kind of surprised that the No Monastery mod is a lot harder. But it does still look easier than Maddening. It looks close-ish to Maddening, but not quite Maddening level. I give any real damage to dragons on my team. That's kind of why he's scary. That is kind of why he's scary. But I can't hop in the No Monastery mod in time. Well, don't worry, I'll probably be streaming it, you know, within a few weeks. So... Wait, where am I going? I guess we can fight a little bit in the sewers. Because there are some trainers down there. And then we can just train in some grass. And then fight Berg. Didn't tutor Ice Punch anyone? Yeah, you'd think you would give Ice... Don't you have a Bear Tick? You could just give Bear Tick Ice Punch and you should destroy him. A lot of Pokemon learn Ice Punch as well, so... Oh, there's something to learn Ice Punch. Once FE7 is done. Once FE7 is done, we can do it. I don't think Drain has fire moves unless you're playing Challenger mode. I don't recall him having fire moves. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Could entirely be wrong, but I don't think he does. Gonna get going, see ya. Alright, see ya, Rizu. I'm gonna fight some trainers here. When you have like a poison type or something dumb like that no one likes. Poison type is bad. Venobeat's okay, I guess. It's probably still gonna poison her though, sadly. Investing in your defense, huh? Should have invested in special defense. Probably still too slow though. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Coughing's got bad special defense, but I don't think it's gonna get one shot, sadly. Because this stupid thing's gonna poison me. You know, it's what all poison types do. You let them live for like 2 HP and they just poison. What did I say? Aha! I forgot about the Pecha Berry. Well, Pecha Berry gone now, I guess, but hey, it's not too bad. Hard skill. Well, if we had a rock type, that'd be useful. Hey, maybe we could get a Dwebble again without a bad attack nature. It's the Jubat. We found Jubat again. Thank God it's not my encounter here. Well, I guess I can't dupes now, sadly. But it's not like I can't just go and repel trick for something else or something in the later cave. Hope he enjoys his new car. I do too. Those things cost a lot of money. Alright, Daquan is level 21. Okay, what do we got here? I don't think the science just sounds so weird. Grimer, well, have I got something for you? Their name on it. Next special defense, it's not gonna save you. Just get a free attack on this guy, that's nice. Probably just bite it. Probably just bite and kill it. My current plan is to paralyze Rudiga and charm it to reduce his attack and then start spamming flash on it, set up and sweep. It's a good idea. But it doesn't have any counter setup moves or something like that. Because some gym leaders just start out with a Pokemon that kind of makes sweeps risky, if not impossible. But maybe Drudigan isn't, I don't know. Eats a pile of human crap, sounds like something she would say. She probably would. She probably would. Yeah, Dragon usually has something like that to screw you over. Alright, this thing could be kind of scary, not gonna lie. This Herdier is a scary mon. I don't like it. It's really strong for this point of the game, and it just... You're not using one-shotting the thing, and it's doing a lot of damage in return, usually. Tackle is actually kind of weak. But it usually has takedown kind of early in the game, which is scary. I might just try to go bite it and hope for it flinches. That's what spamming flash is for. If you get the chance to. Not quite a kill. Get him out. Get him out. We do not want Herdier here. Herdier not welcome. You're faster than me. Alright, I was slow. I was slow crocodile. Embargo. You know, that might be a nice way to troll gym leaders. Like, I never really use it, but you know what? I could see it being useful to just troll a gym leader with that. Like, that'd be great for certain gym leaders that are just kind of annoying and heal their mons. I would actually kind of like that. Maybe we'll keep it through like clay or something, and then after that we can just get rid of it. Because I would actually like to have that, now that I think about it. Because that'd make certain mons just a lot less of a cancer to deal with. Isn't it nice to deny the AI of being able to heal? Hey, if I can't heal, then you shouldn't either. Alright, what we got here? Cut a Celio. Celio is really good, yeah. I think Celio and Walrein are just really good. Daquan, do your stuff. Do your stuff, Daquan. That's pretty good damage, actually. Pretty good damage, not gonna lie. Nuke him with Shockwave, I guess. Just keep firing off those Shockwaves. Sounds to me you need Jaka, Lord of Sfeel, and Bottom on Sfeel? What? I don't get it. I don't get the joke. Where's the joke? I don't get it. I'm gonna get rid of Low Kick, maybe? It's just not very good. It's just not really that good, in all honesty. But I can see a Paralysis Electro Ball strat working. Discord? What about Discord? You're not in it. Where is it? Oh, there it's way up there, huh? Yeah, I don't get what the joke is. I don't get the joke. Wait, how do you live that, stupid? Oh, now I crit whenever I don't need to, of course. You gotta love when games do that. When they're like, oh, you want to crit now? The thing's gonna die anyway? There. Oh, I'll be taking that citrus berry, thank you very much. Bruh, I don't want to be attracted. Magical pixel mode. $23. Honestly, you might just need Energy Ball. I might just give Maki Energy Ball when we get the TM for it. But it's honestly not that late in the game. It's like right after the 5th gym. It's right after you get Surf, so... Could actually work. Could actually work. could actually work, is the funny thing. Pixie Celibate. Can learn that. I probably can by TM. Most grass types can. I mean, I can't think of any grass types that can't. I'm sure there's like one or two of them, but I don't know why they wouldn't be able to. It's a good special move for grass types. Pretty strong one. It's like a special Leaf Blade, almost. It's a little bit weaker than Leaf Blade, but... It's actually more like a Shadow Ball. It's more like a grass type Shadow Ball, if anything. I don't want to deal with a Delcatty. I don't want that. I don't want to fight a Delcatty game. I want to fight an Audino. It's not what I signed up for. Finding a Dowler for Oblivion remake. Surely Audino wants it, probably. Delcatty? Yeah, I was like, it's kind of weird, man. I really wasn't expecting Lilligant earlier. Lilligant in the grass is really weird. I guess it can appear there. I just never expected it to appear there. You just don't really expect it to appear there. That's the thing. Stop! You violated the law! Whoa, that slowed down a lot. I'm gonna go save. I'm gonna save, because I don't trust that. Come on. Something. Something, please. I'm gonna get like a shiny Audino for this. For how long I'm waiting here. You will not use Attract. You will not use Attract. You will not attract me. You will not do it. Okay. Stop slapping me. Piece of garbage. At least you're only doing it 2 times. I still don't like it. Stop! What is with your obsession with slapping things? Enough. 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 Okay, there we go. What move can I use to be the most annoying freaking thing on the planet? I know, I'll have Double Slap. Why do so many things have Double Slap? It's like, it's just a waste of time. It's called Double Slap. It should only slap twice. Now you get a shiny Lopunny instead. Trying to make things slow. Guys, I don't even understand how it's tamed. Wait a minute, to make sure the game doesn't crash so you don't scream tamed. And so I don't have to redo like 2 hours of grinding. But I'm sure you guys would love me to do 2 hours of grinding again. I didn't grind for 2 hours. I mean, I fought trainers and stuff, so it wasn't really grinding. Nice. Alright, it's Electro Ball time. Look at that. Look at that damage right there. Isn't that nice? Nice. Alright. Hey, Ness. Hey, you actually showed up at a time that wasn't terrible for me. So, nice. That's nice. What do we got here? Another Audino. Let's go paralyze it again, like so. trying to win an RPG guy. He's bad. Why is whoever that guy is have like a really terrible list? Alright. And grass is a black to white. Yeah. Vanilla doesn't have it. Vanilla does not have any garden. Vanilla does not have a garden. Just trying to hit the level cap and then we'll fight Berg. I did not have grass. Invisible chatter, mind broken inkling. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Ness will troll chat again. No, you will troll chat again, along with Ness. That's what will happen. I make nerdy impressions as a joke. I'm serious when I say it. Because it doesn't feel bad about grinding the... Yeah, does it really? I mean, I can see if like you overgrind, it's a problem, but sometimes you have to grind in JRPGs, you know? Even though they're two different things. I mean, they're fairly similar. Like, yeah, they have the differences, but... It capped? Yeah, Ganon did. Ganon did. Awesome builder sitting out. Well, it was a lot more dependent on the encounters I was getting. I was thinking if I don't get any better encounters, like in my last run where I just had really bad encounters, they'll kind of carry. But they probably won't really be doing much at all. Now, Moss might still be... I got one idea for an evolution, but if I don't need that, I can always evolve into Vaporeon later on. And it's looking like I won't need... it's looking like I won't need Vaporeon. Or, it's looking like I won't need the evolution I was going for. That is true, but they're also different. They're not just a third version, so... Built his house steel? What do you mean? House brick. Are you defeated? Not enough. Not enough, Solo. Not enough. Not enough, otherwise my team would be on the level cap. But soon. Soon. I may actually heal a little bit. I may just go back to heal. We're kind of running out of moves, and our HP is taking a bit of a beating. Oh, we didn't fight the trainers, did we? I forgot the sewer trainers. We can try that. We can try to fight them. There's only like 2 trainers here, but sure, why not? We can give it a shot. Kind of a let's go to. Kinda, yeah. We'll do an Aggron. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Your Pokemon. There. Chat suggested I name this one after you. Chat suggested I name it after you. Brace yourself. He's not cross. He's not cross. Look, Mom, I'm famous. I like how that's how he reacts to it. Alright, let's go over here. Let's go fight the trainers here. I forgot to fight them. They won't give much EXP, but I figure something's better than nothing, right? Might as well not let trainers get away, you know? We must defeat Felix again. Pretty useful. It is. It is. It actually is. Like I said, if you're not getting the Grayson encounters, don't discount Raticate. It's actually pretty solid. Somewhat of a clown. I didn't even realize that. Wow, that did nothing. See, this is what you get Intimidate plus. Intimidate and Eviolite is such a great combo. Oh, well, this is something ground type to be good against. I actually like Raticate. That's fair. Who cares about winning or losing? I don't think you're Felix. I do not think you are Felix. Fake Felix. Not actually Felix. Not the real Felix. Alright, level 24, very nice. Alright, time to give Daquan his final level. Rat-E-Kate. Rat-E-Kate. I guess we need to eradicate Raticate. In his old age, he had a Corel moment, maybe. Maybe that's true, maybe. Wow, that is a one-shot. You actually gonna use Sand on the Bug Gym? Well, no. No, but I like to get my guys pretty nicely leveled up. That's just how I do things. It's not like I need to do it, but I just like making things all neat and nice. Especially if we're gonna get a 5th team member in the desert, maybe. It's entirely possible. It's also possible we don't. Who knows? But yeah, I think if we can keep our main squad alive for now, if we can keep it alive through the next gym or two, we'll be through the worst part of the game, I think. I think that's all the trainers can fight for right now. I'm not gonna bother digging much further. Because this place is kind of annoying to dig through. I don't know how far we can get today, but we can definitely get well past Burn. We could easily get into like the desert resort or something. Like we could get past Colores, we might get to the desert resort. We may even get to Nimbasa City. That may be a little ambitious, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. Once a lone form is dog type. Yeah, it is. That's true. That's actually the joke I even made. But I remembered you wanted a dark type named after you, and I was like, well, a Alolan Rattata is a dark type. Alright, good job, Daquan. Okay. There we go. Now everyone's caught up. We probably won't be doing any more grinding this stream, so if you're tired of me grinding, I probably won't be doing that for a while. Unless someone dies. Which could happen, but hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Okay. We'll just heal up. And honestly, we should be able to sweep with Ignite. We should be able to sweep with Ignite, no problem. I'm not sure if I want to go for Charcoal or Eviolite, but nothing really hits Ignite that hard in this fight. Like, Smackdown from Dwebble is probably the worst thing, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's really not. And I'm not even weak to Rock, so... I might just go for sticking with Charcoal, honestly. Univit and such forms. Maybe. Hisuian forms with... Yeah, there's Sinnoh forms of older Mons. Be right back. You're gonna miss the gym battle. Yeah, they forgot how to do remakes. They used to know. They used to know, but then they kind of just threw them away. No, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. This song just sounds really weird and trippy. Most other gyms have good remixes. This one doesn't, in my opinion. Alright, here we go. Berg. Probably gonna be the easiest gym in the game for us. Like I said, I think Dwebble's really gonna be the one that really gets us problems. And even then, it's just gonna not get murdered in one hit. We had a whole team every gym since Clay. Dang. That has to be a pretty high casualty ratio. See, look at that, just a one shot. Now, I don't think we're gonna one shot leave in. Unless we get a crit. If we get a crit, we're definitely one shotting it. But without a crit, I don't think we're one shotting. Now, if I had like a plus attack nature, I might. But. Alright, we got Dwebble. Dwebble's the one that's just probably not gonna get one shot, unfortunately. About to beat up Bob Ross's Mons, pretty much. Nah, I wish Bob Ross was the leader. Berg just looks weird. Rock Polish. Okay. Alright, it's a little bit annoying. I wish I did a little bit not in this threshold of damage, but fair enough. It actually is faster than me, that's a little unfortunate. Every trainer anime sprites. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh, we just two-shot. Okay, that's fine by me. I guess got a high roll that time, or I got a low roll in the first one. I don't know. I don't really care. Either way works for me. I think I'm trying to just more. Wow, we just one-shot. I did have Charcoal on him, but still, I didn't think I'd quite one-shot. But I guess that's what happens when you got a Pig Knight with Charcoal on it. Wow, that was even easier than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be easy, I didn't think it would be this easy. Alright then, that was a piece of cake. Piece of cake. Alright, 3 badges. 4 times a week, that's true. But, I mean, remember earlier in the gym, I still wasn't one-shotting Swadloons with Ember. But I guess Flame Charge is a bit stronger, so fair enough. Yeah, I think the Charcoal actually did help a lot. Anyway, let's go on. As long as we keep Sandalph... As long as we can keep Proctor alive, the next gym is also pretty free, I would say. The next gym is mostly free. If we can keep Proctor alive, it's free. So Proctor, just don't die. Proctor, don't die, and we're good. At least it won't take any lives if we do that.
That shouldn't be too hard, Mario. We got a pretty good team for it. He specializes in steel types, and we got a fire type and a ground type. And that fire type is also a fighting type. So, that shouldn't be too hard. That should not be too hard. Colorist 1 was rough. It shouldn't be rough for my team, though. Should not be that rough for my team, honestly. Could annoy you with Thunder Wave, but I could just use Sandile. I could just use Sandile. Actually, the Zangoose I just got. The Zangoose. Zangoose! Can we play riddles? What riddles? What sort of riddles do you have? Hurt here. It's just a bug bite. But he's got that weird ability that just seems really weird on a hurt here. I have many. Okay, fire away then. Name 3 consecutive days without naming any of the 7 days of the week. What? 3 consecutive days? So like they're holidays, maybe? That's what I'm guessing, is that they're holidays. So you don't name the name of the day of the week, but you name like 3 consecutive holidays in a row? Could be that. It could be something like that. I'm guessing that's what it is. But I don't know 3 days in a row that have special names. I'm not familiar with those. Whatever that might be. Not holidays? Then I don't know what that would be. Not even close? Then I probably would not get the riddle. I mean, I thought that's what it was. It was like some sort of holiday, and it's like, oh, these 3 holidays are back to back. First, second, and third? What? It's a trick. Okay, I give up. What's it? What is it? It's true, shit. Wow. It was that simple. It was that simple. I could have just said that, and it would have worked. Okay, I was thinking way too hard on that one then. The answer was right in front of us. It sucks. Come here when it was something. This sucks. I don't know, I thought that was clever. It's my fault for not figuring it out. Riddles are... No, I don't like your answer. That's kind of true. How is it always in works of fiction people always figure out riddles? Like, it's like, No one would actually figure this out, realistically speaking. Is made backward? Well, I don't really know I don't really know types of cheese, so. Maybe it's like the location it's made in is like a backwards joke? I don't know. What? You don't just get to dodge my attack, stupid. I hate when the AI is like, oh, I just don't feel like getting hit. No, it's too bad. You're getting hit. It's not a, do I get hit or not? Clone, do you like most? None of them. I think they all suck. I think none of them should exist. None of them should exist. They're all disasters. Angry Patrick forehead. You're the one who's got like the plank of wood nailed to his forehead. I love that one. Even if you don't like it, at least choose the one you like the best. Honestly, I despise. The problem is I despise most of them. Where's this team? It's only a responded battle. If I were to choose. Does Mimikyu count? I guess it's not really a Pikachu clone. It's like a weird rejected Pikachu clone. That's the best thing about Colress. Yeah, unfortunately you don't get to hear until much later in the game. That's just how it works, sadly. I wish it were not the case, but sadly it is. Well, we know who he is. I think he's already said who he is. Let's see. Do we know who he is? Yeah, we know he's Colress. We might not know who Colress is, but Mimikyu counts. I'd probably say Mimikyu because it's the most different from them. So it feels the most original. It's not an electric type. Should I give up on the riddle? I have no idea what it'd be. It's probably something stupid. It's probably something that'll make me feel incredibly stupid, but it's probably like some sort of cheese joke and I don't get it. I'm sure it's some sort of cheese pun or something. But... I have very little experience with riddles, so I probably wouldn't have been good. Doesn't count, must be electric type. Well then, you're not gonna get an answer. Because they all feel too samey. It's Edom? Edom? Made? What? What? I don't even get this. FE8 on Switch Online will play? I don't really like FE8. Now I've considered doing like an FE8 in Japanese maybe. Like a FE8 in Japanese Iron Man, because it is a little bit different in Japanese. But that's probably the most I'll do. I don't really like FE8 to be honest. I'm not really that wild about it. I don't even play it but once maybe like every year or every other year. See, the thing is, Proctor, the day one at least made sense, is made backwards. But what does that have to do with cheese, though? What sort of, like, what? It could be literally anything. It didn't have to be cheese. It could have been chocolate or like any sort of food product. It could have been something like that. But why specifically cheese? Like, the cheese thing is what throws it off. Because you think, oh, something having to do with cheese, but... See, I would have, like... No, I would never figure that one out. Is it cheese? What kind of... Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about cheese. I don't know what the Edom is. I like to Dene. It is just, I don't like your answer. No, Chimera, that's what literature class is. That's what literary analysis class is. I've done this rant before on stream, but that's literally what English class was for me. I literally had a teacher once write when I was in high school. I go to bed at like 2 a.m. working on this stupid essay, open-ended response. And like I said, it's an open-ended response, right? Open-ended. And so I tend to even have my English major sister help me out with this. I get the paper back a week later. It's like a barely passing grade. And the only feedback I get is,
Interesting. But I disagree. That's literally it. That, like, there's no, like, you know, you didn't answer this, you didn't dig into this, something like that, where it's like, well, okay, fair enough, I'm not a fan of this grade, but, like, at the very least, open-ended, pretty much, if I were to ask you, it's pretty much saying, like, there's no wrong answers. That's pretty much what open-ended is. You have no wrong answers. There's no wrong answers. Except that one. Apparently. Like I said, what I feel like with stuff like literary analysis, it's literally just a you say versus I say, and whether I like you or not depends on... I'm announcing I hate Emolga. Based Emolga Hate Bros. Emolga Hate Squad. What's a baby bell? I don't know what that is. Anyone in chat knows Edam cheese? No. It's a dumb riddle, true. Like I said, the day one was actually kind of like, I was like, okay, I feel kind of dumb. But the cheese one, I'm just like, I don't get it. Maybe it's a type of cheese, I've never heard of it. Maybe if you're like some cheese lunatic, you would know about it, but I have... mind you, I don't really like cheese, so I only know like the most basic forms of it. I know cheddar, mozzarella, parmesan, that's like it. That's all I know. If you go to some obscure, I don't know what sort of stuff, cheese, I'm not gonna know what it is. We're talking about like some sort of like Slavic cheese or something, I don't know what the heck that is. I know just the most generic cheeses that the average Joe knows. Makes for Mortis easier, I should let you. Really? That's kind of weird. They actually made him tougher? That's kind of weird. Like, he was already easy, laughably easy. What do you call a Thief Lord? A Thief Lord? I don't know what you would call that. Is Hollandish? You mean Dutch? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know anything about Dutch cheese. That's the thing. I don't know anything about Dutch cheese, Proctor. Why would I know anything about Dutch cheese? I'm American. Any cheese is better than American cheese. Maybe that's why I don't like it. I don't know. Maybe American cheese is just like the worst kind of cheese ever. Like I've heard people say that. Like American cheese is just bad. So maybe that's it. Maybe if I tried like a European cheese or something, maybe I'd actually like it. Who knows? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know why they made La Rochelle worse. That's just really weird. Okay, I shouldn't have sent Quan out for this. Here's something hilarious? Sure, go for it. Robin? Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. But I at least get it. Proctor's cheese one just never made any sense to me. I think she's a higher level. That's honestly what she needs. She needs to be a bit of a higher level. She starts out at such a low level, and I don't know why. Also, apparently the growth rates are somewhat affected. They're not much different in the Japanese version, but they are a little bit different. They're usually just like mostly +5 or something. Meryl, I'll just keep you in. Actually, I could switch to Quan. Riddles in this dumb concept based. I mean, Robin kinda is a lord, sort of, maybe, kinda. Not my problem with cheese and all skill issue. Not my problem, I don't eat molten or moldy milk or whatever the heck cheese actually is. Also, it's not even me because sure, if I was the one like didn't get it, that'd be fair. But like even people in chat who like cheese more than me don't know what the heck you're talking about. I think maybe you just chose a really obscure cheese that no one knows about. Like, I'd take the L if everyone else knew what it was, but even Chimera was like, what the heck is this? This translation team had troubles playing the game. That's funny.
Imagine having that much trouble playing through Sacred Stones. Any way to evolve this like buzz? No. No, I don't. There's probably a way if I really want to tamper with the ROM, but... There's probably a way if I really want to tamper around with the ROM, but I don't really feel like it. I don't think it's that worth it. I could probably find another electric type later in the game. Or maybe Evil Electabuzz will just carry, I don't know. Like, Electabuzz is not a bad mon. I've once used it to like level 60 or 70 in another game, and honestly, I never really found it really that lacking, so honestly, Electabuzz, because the thing is, when it evolves into Electivire, it doesn't really gain much. When it evolves into Electivire, it doesn't gain much, it more just kind of swaps around its stats. It goes from having much higher special attack to having more physical attack, which, well, yes, you do get things like Wild Charge in this game. I don't really like Wild Charge. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I guess you could use Thunder Punch. I would rather just use Thunderbolt, though. And so that's why I prefer special attack. I lost you to a Gligar. Well, that sucks. That sucks. That kind of sucks. I love Crustle, even though I never used one, but I would love to use one. Oh no, I don't want to fight you. Darth Vader scream. Oh god, why do you guys all... Whoop, I sound drunk there. Why do these guys all have hurt ears? Oh, don't do that. That's the last thing we need you to do. Uh-oh, he's setting up. This guy is setting up. He means business. Unfortunately for him, we're not gonna let him. We're not gonna let him stay setting up. This girl looks very pretty. Its shiny looks really cool. It was this faster than Electabuzz 2. It's a fully evolved mon from 3 generations after all, so it's not missing out on a Vespiquen. Oh, it's not missing out like Vespiquen. Okay, that's what he meant. Yeah, that's true. Electabuzz just does fine on its own. I think a lot of people don't realize that, but no. Electabuzz is honestly... You could train it up to like level 70 or something, and honestly, it wouldn't really feel out of place. Yeah, apparently it loses speed, I guess. I can believe that. It's a weird thing for them to do, but I guess they did. I guess they decided that you needed to lose speed or something, I don't know. Kinda weird, but alright, whatever. Wait, why do you say the same thing, Proctor? It's kinda weird. Dig, let's go! That is going to be really good on Proctor. And a lot of our other members, I think. Because it's just a good move. It's just a good move in the mid-game. It's just a great mid-game move. You can't really go wrong with it. You can't really go wrong with Dig. You can't. It's kind of hard to go wrong with Dig, guys. This is just flat better than Sand Tomb. Actually has accuracy, it actually does damage, it's just great. Alright. So yeah, in other words, I think, does Electabuzz gain more bulk or something? Because otherwise I don't really see much of a reason to evolve it. It's also better than the Japanese version. But will he not get speed screwed? My Franz always get speed screwed. I hate Franz so much. Like, the guy never freaking level speed. I've genuinely had multiple Franz at like a level 17, they still have like 9 speed. Like, it's atrocious. The guy just sucks when I use him. I don't know why. Yeah, Ace Rays can screw you over really hard. To be honest, Franz, I think, has the first example of the 50% curse I've ever seen. It does get more bulk, okay, so you're trading out bulk for speed and special attack. That's fair, I guess. This is a little bit risky, but I think we can take it. Dug. What? What about Dog Dog Dog? Alright, let's go and knock out the Petalil. Oh, don't slow me down, stupid. Oh, don't die, don't die, please. Okay, never mind. You're way bulkier than I thought you were. Wait, what does it do in Legends? What does Lictor do in Legends? I do remember getting Electabuzz. Maybe I should evolve it. If it's terrifying. Liepard? I don't know how you're gonna do this, Proctor. Even better than the American version? I mean, that's a minor difference, honestly, I find. Pursue, are you calling me switching out or something? I don't think I'm gonna swap out. I think we're just gonna kill you. Especially didn't go for fake out. Proctor's in the game? Yeah, now she is. All you can do is Pursuit, okay. Not really gonna do any good. The coding of a fence so bad it was the best for the hatch eggs. Wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean by that? Last time I remember in Legends, there was a giant wild Electivire that you can counter late game. Really? Interesting. Yeah, they didn't need to make Seth even better. Swiger's a dumb move, I don't like it. First I read that as Lady Lilina, but I think it's just Lady Lena. Was weak against grass? Proctor is weak to touching grass. That's funny. Proctor is weak to touching grass, guys. Chimera, what do you make of this? Proctor is weak to touching grass. Should have known. I don't think this is gonna kill us. Rip Lady Lilina, yeah. Did that one shot? No, I think it barely lived. Just be a jerk. We're doing sprayed with water too, yeah. Literally me. So true. Oh, there's no reason. It's just nothing that you said yesterday. Quan on his way to zap a dove out of the sky. Means Mosley is weak to fighting? Well, right now he is. That might not remain true. That may very well not remain true. I don't know, that's a weird thing to joke about, to be honest. That's a weird thing to joke about. A Jubat first, followed by the worst region bird. This trainer sucks. Honestly, I don't even know why Skyla is, like, I don't even know why Unova has a flying gym. Because, like, Unova and flying types kind of suck. I mean, like, Braviary is pretty good, but, like, she doesn't have that. She just has, like, the suckiest ones of the region. So I'm just like, why would you... Why? Bright powder. Right, Maki. Bruh, of course they go into the fire type for it. Of course. Alright, how are we not gonna die here? On the Poke Oblivion remake? Or Peak Oblivion? Why did I read that as Poke Oblivion? I guess too much Pokemon brain rot right now. Alright, that's probably gonna hurt. Give them a... Are you kidding me, game? That did so much damage. What in the world? Oh no, that could... Oh, good god, that thing could kill. Jeez. Was that necessary? Was that really necessary, game? Do you need a freaking Darumaka on your team? Thank god for that crit. I didn't know if I was gonna knock it out. Get that thing out of here, please. That thing is scary, man. Get it out. I don't want that. I do not want that freaking Darumaka anywhere near me. Should not just have freaking Darumakas running around. Freaking Darumaka jump scare, jeez. That thing was like one stray hit or crit away from me killing me. God, what a stupid freaking... I just randomly have a Darumaka. What are you playing with fire? Well, I didn't know she had a freaking Darumaka. I didn't think she would just have a freaking Darumaka just ready right out of the gate. When I have the worst option to open up with. I'm facing this game. She's a Swoobat, Skarmory, and a Swanna. Those still kind of suck, except for Skarmory. Yeah, no more Darumakas, please, game. I do not want... They do not give you enough options to deal with fire types at this point to just throw a freaking Darumaka at you. Growlithe. Okay, I mean, what do you... Why are there so many fire types right now? Who the frick puts all these fire types here? Oh yeah, that would have been great if you had an Archeops. Oh, I thought you meant that trainer should have an Archeops. I'm like, no. That trainer should not have an Archeops. That trainer should not have an Archeops. I guess right now Proctor is our best solution to fire types, but still not really a good one. She doesn't actually nullify fire damage. She's just super effective against them. Where's the focus sash, by the way? I don't know where it is. It would be nice though. Uh-oh, you have Furry Cutter. You're gonna go cut some furries. Well, Darumaka actually has really high strength for some reason. My Big Knot actually has a good defense stat. It's got a plus defense nature, so now that frickin' Darumaka just... Darumaka in general just hits really hard. And I think I realized it probably had hustle because it missed its headbutt. It missed its headbutt. That means it had hustle. No wonder it did so much damage. It beats grass, I mean, they can't. Okay, that's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty fun. Yeah, this desert's actually kind of dangerous because it's just got freaking Darumaka trainers and stuff like that. It's really scary. And Riolu, I guess. Although Riolu is not that scary, except when he uses counter. That's when it's scary. Yeah, this thing, I swear, this thing has counter. It just uses it on me. But usually the AI is kind of stupid and just spams frickin'. The AI usually just spams Endure. Uh-oh, it didn't use Endure this time. That's not a good thing. Okay, Force Palm is fine. It's kind of annoying. Because he paralyzes. But it didn't paralyze there. Okay, as long as it doesn't counter immediately. Counter is a scary move in Nuzlocke. Because Because if you're not one-shotting, then you're probably doing a lot of damage but not quite killing, and so that's actually really scary. Timber. Okay, that's not too bad. It does have rock throw, but there's no way it's gonna one-shot. Low kick. Okay, that's not bad at all. I'm pretty light as well, so light and resist. So, oh, he's using Joe Bide. So match for my Razor Leaf. The stupid chinchilla. Yeah, that's the thing. Darmanitan is a Giga Glass Cannon. It's a Giga Glass Cannon. Because of a rock heritage? I'm not a Rocky. I'm not a Rocky. I'm not a Rocky. Really, my family's closer to my father's family is closer to a jungle than they are to a rock, honestly. Named John Cena? You could always arrange that. Could always arrange that. That can always be arranged. Get a mean food, John Cena is a good name. It is actually a really good name. Let's see. Let's go and heal up, I think. What's behind? Oh, okay. So yeah, now we just take on the Desert Resort. And get our next encounter, I suppose. I don't know what our encounter is. I'm not going to Repel Trick. Our encounters have been actually pretty good this run. And we're doing pretty well in terms of deaths as well. We have very few deaths. That could change in the Desert Resort, unfortunately, but we'll just kind of see what happens. We'll just see what happens. We'll Cactus. In fact, I might get my encounter here. Maractus. I kind of hope not. Maractus sucks. All right, what we got? What are we gonna get? Stand up. That's a Dupes. That is a Dupes. That one does not count. Does not count. Okay. We'll actually go into the desert proper. Maybe we can get a Sigilif. Sigilif would be nice. It'd be kind of annoying to take, to try to catch though. Also, you can just get lucky with a quick ball. Let's go fight the nurse right now. Good idea to fight the nurse, so that whenever we're actually kind of beaten up, we don't need to fight her. I mean, nurses and doctors usually don't tend to have really strong bonds. I think that's intentional. But that's nice. Alright, let's see what we get. I feel like we're gonna get a crappy cactus, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't care too much about these encounters. Dwebble would be nice. I would like Dwebble, but honestly, I'm not too I don't really want a Trip Inch. I think Trip Inch is kind of overrated. I know Flygon's kind of your thing, but I don't really like it. I feel like it's kind of overrated. Never mind, we're not getting anything, I guess, because we're still getting Dupes. The Magic Guard. It is nice. What's the name on this? Okay, I don't know what's happening here. You know what? Let's give you a level. Just top you off. Maybe Kirby has a Cleffer. Yeah, I know about that guy. It's kind of funny. I think that's an intentional joke, honestly. Sandel, go away. Yeah, I already have one. I don't need more. Alright, what we go? What are we gonna get? Alright, what are we gonna get? Hey, we got a Sigilif! Alright! Probably one of the better encounters here. Probably one of the better encounters. It's probably gonna be a bit harder to catch, though. I feel like we could probably use a Dark type move on it and it wouldn't die, but I don't want to really risk it. Alright, quick ball, let's go. Sigilif is really good. We need to get this thing. This thing is really... of course, it's going to be hard to catch. Of course it is. And this thing could actually wipe our party out, probably. Except for Sandal. Sandal should be probably fine.
Let's just go throw a Pokeball at it? I don't know. I really wish I knew where we could get more Quick Balls. Quick Balls are really good in this gen. Are we gonna name it? I don't know. Oh, come on! 3 Shake Fake Script. I don't like that. Come on. It failed though. What does that mean? Does it? Do we have Tailwind? Yeah, that could. Tailwind in tandem with that could screw me over. Stop doing that! You stupid little. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. The wind roll. Well, it didn't work initially, but it could work now. It's probably faster than me. Come on, get it. Stupid bird, why would it be so hard to catch? What? You didn't even shake that time? Come on. Because I don't want to risk biting it and it's dying. Because it could just die. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. Why is Proctor an alligator? I don't know. But it's not really doing anything to us. You know, we could try a Timer Ball. Timer Ball will be kind of effective at this point. Never mind, it's not. Well, at least this thing can't do anything to me. That's nice, I suppose. At least not with Santa. You gotta wait. Okay, genius. Okay, with what? Remember, this thing hits like a truck. This thing's actually really scary when it actually does damage. With little damage. Okay, with what? We do risk just one-shotting, you do realize, right? I mean, it probably won't die to this, but I don't know. Working after turn 10? Okay. We could try Assurance, maybe. We could try. Do you think that Assurance is worth it, guys? Do you think Assurance can survive? I don't know. I don't know, like this. Not with Proctor? Okay, well, here's the problem. This thing's got Psybeam, it's got Psywave. Just chuck Pokeballs. Honestly, yeah. That's wrong with such a high level that we don't risk it. Yeah, probably not. No, I don't agree with Ness. I don't agree. We're more likely to get lucky than we are to... Yes, there we go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. It's a little bit annoying using one of my Quick Balls, but... Avianoid? It's 4'7". That is kind of scary for a bird to be that tall. So what do we name this thing? What do we name this thing, guys? What do we name the Sigilif? Captured at full health? I mean, I didn't have many other options. I didn't have that many other options. Oh, at least it's solidly resists fighting types. That's nice. Shouldn't have any issues with fighting types. Burns bum Xatu. But it's better than Xatu. Ness? I don't really like any of these. I don't really like any of these, to be honest. Name it Garniff? You know what? I haven't named anything after him. We can... If he wants me to name it after him, I can name this after Garniff. Name this bird Stelif? Why? Because it sounds similar? It's better than Xatu. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's name it Garniff. Let's name it Garniff. I haven't named anything after Garniff. Let's name it after Garniff. Oh, he doesn't want to be Garniff? He doesn't want to be Garniff? Well, then, Seagull. Oh, man. Name it Joe? No. Can't write Hail Victory in German.
Unknown Zatu. Slave? But it's not a slave. I'll take it. Okay, Mario wants to be a Zatu. Mario wants to be the Zatu. Or not Zatu. You guys keep talking about freaking Zatu, now I'm gonna call him Zatu. There we go, got Mario. Unfortunately, I can't use it right now, though. Let's see what we got. So yeah, we'll probably check him out at the end of the stream when we get to Nimbasa, which I assume we'll get to. Some of these ranges are kind of annoying, so I use like fire types and stuff. Time to go heal. I don't need to heal though. Oh, you! It's a good thing I got a Sandal this time. I know what to do, you. Nasty fire punch. That should one-shot though. That thing is scary, man. That is a scary mon. I hope when we find Darmanitans, we have a good counter to them. Like a water type with a really good special defense. Or something like that. Or not special defense. That or like a rock type. Like a Gigalith would be great. Because Gigalith pretty hard to walls this thing. Until it's just better for another. It just is. Green shard, okay. Okay, runs an ice beam? That is pretty cool. I didn't realize that. No pun intended. When I said cool. I mean, it's cool, but that's not what I meant by it. What do you have, Bozo? Probably don't know a fire type. You guys love fire types. No! You have a Dwebble. You have a Dwebble. I'm actually okay with that. I'm pretty okay with that, not gonna lie. Although you got bug type moves, so I'm actually not okay with that. I'm not okay with that now that I think about it. Let's just throw Ganon in there. Ganon can take care of it. I don't really have special attack at this point. The Pun Master here. Oh, he's burned, okay. That's another problem about Darmaka. He's got an absurd attack stat and you can't burn him. What are we gonna use? Maki was a Dwebble, true. This is true. Drill Burr. Okay. Assault Burr. Great coverage for a flying type. Heat Wave, Energy Ball, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam. That is absurd. That is absurd. Super Blizzkin is better than Pignite. Well, better than Pignite, but is it better than Embor? But is it better than Embor? It's Peruvian unowned. I'm sure it is. Actually, it probably is. That causes that more. Yeah, probably does, honestly. Because it actually can outspeed some things. I don't know what Sword Power does. So that's just a weak special attack. Who names a kid Future, bro? Who names a kid Future? I don't think you have a real name. Unless you have a really high special defense or something. Probably. Electro Ball! The item finder machine? I don't think you can have it at this point. Can you? I don't remember. I know you get it at some point in the mid game, but I don't remember exactly when. I think you do get it at this point. But is there anything that good here? Probably not. Is this Elon Musk's 14th kid? Yes. That's obviously it. Wasn't this a fun, fast guy? Bruh. It's not my fault you don't know how to sweep a region with 130 attack. That seems really scary, actually. Sandal. I'd rather not. I would rather not. I would rather not, game. I would rather not. Embargo? Putting an embargo on me? Alright. Bug bite this man. Okay, the ground types actually kind of make sense here, to be honest. Hey, don't dodge. Don't dodge. Dodging is gay. Don't do it. Stop. Dodging is gay. Stop doing it. Stupid. Stop! I hate the stupid thing and its stupid dodging. Monkey, get it together or you'll die. Never mind. You're probably dead now. Thanks. Okay, we need to get... Wait, is she dead to that? Okay, we need to get out. I don't really have any good counters to this thing. Maybe Proctor? Proctor's our best bet right now. Of course you have frickin' Magnitude, you piece of garbage. Why? Why is this thing the most annoying frickin'... Sandvale is frickin' should be renamed Sandgale. It's so stupid, man. God, what? It's dodged like 10 attacks in a row. You're punished? No, this thing needs to be punished. Please don't get a frickin' Magnitude 10. Stupid. Why does this thing have Magnitude? Please hit this thing. Stop! Stop playing with this. Stop frickin' screwing around. Get out! Please, never come back. I never want to see you again. Good God, that was awful. I never want to fight that fight ever again. That was terrible. Never again, please. Never frickin' again. Jeez. Never again. Never again. Never ever ever again. Please, no. Good God. That was awful. That shit... Sandville needs to be frickin' nerfed, man. That should not be dodging like 8 million attacks in a row. That should not be legal. Or at least the frickin' Sandville thing should be severely frickin' nerfed. I will say Unova does have some issues with random NPCs just being really cheesy. It's like some random trainer that jump scares you to death. Oh, look, it's a battle of the counterparts. That was her name? What was her name? Chimera missed it? Well, he wouldn't be happy because he didn't actually get any deaths. Oh, jeez. That did a lot. Okay, let's get out. That's a good way to describe it, Ness. That's a good way to describe it. That's what this place feels like. It's a bunch of fire and ground types. The ground types make sense, but why are there so many fire types here? Who the frick thought that fire types belong in the desert? That makes no sense. Me what? Well, I nearly lost Maki. She lived at 1 HP, and this one stupid sand shrew with Sand Veil nearly wiped out 2 of my mons. Because it just kept dodging everything. It just kept dodging. It just cheesed everything. The last 2 minutes. Was it really just 2 minutes? Felt like more than that. Woobat, well that'll be easy. If we can't dodge forever, well, yeah, shouldn't be able to dodge forever. Well, that thing's really slow, so a desert doll or something. Fade through. Light screen, Jubat. You know what? You could probably, if you had a sand slash, you could just use it against clay. Just summon a sandstorm and just be as annoying as possible. Just be as annoying as possible against clay with the sandstorm. That's it. You win. Wait, who's trying to learn light screen? I think Elekid's trying to learn light screen. Daquan's trying to learn light screen. Do I really need light screen? Not really. Yeah, light screen is kind of weird for an Elekid to know. What's this guy got? Oh, free switching as a flyer set, reflect and switch. Well, yeah, but then you get rock slid, so is it worth it? Oh, now if you outspeed, I suppose it's worth it. If you outspeed, it's worth it. I 100% agree, but... Timber good for clay. That is true. At least, well, for 2 of his mons, actually. For 2 of his mons, he is. But you know who's better? Proctor. Because Crocodile actually does pretty well against, especially with Evil Eye and Intimidate. Unless he crits, you actually live pretty well. And like, 1 dig destroys him. 1 dig obliterates him, so... Subat is faster. Yeah, Subat's really fast. Another encounter? What do you mean? I've already gotten an encounter here, so... Now, I will get an encounter in the castle. I will go get an encounter in the castle. If that's what you mean. I love the music here. Psychic trainer. Wait, does this guy have a sigil? I think he might. We can always switch into Proctor if we need to. No, never mind. I think it's someone else. Solosis should not be killing me. Because I don't even think it has any good psychic move at this point. Yeah, I don't think it learns a Side Shock until like level 26, so... Yeah, it just kind of sucks until this point. Yeah, okay. If you meant inside here, then that's fine. Bro's name is Low. What is it? Does he have a brother named High? Alright. What are we gonna get here? Probably Yamask. Yeah. We
got a Yaw Mask. Okay. I might go for Ember, but I might just one-shot, so I don't know. You know what? We'll try. We'll try one Ember. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Does it get one shot? Nah, it doesn't. Well, it didn't quite do the range of damage I would like it to. Oh, you called dibs on Yaw Mask? I don't even know how I'm going to use Yaw Mask, though. I don't even know if I'm going to use it as a problem. I'm not a huge fan of Yaw Mask. I'm not the biggest fan of Yaw Mask. Maybe it has like a really interesting nature or something, but I'm not too wild about Yaw Mask. If it had a better moveset, maybe, but just one Juju, you said you were going to go with that. You were going to go with that name eventually. What do you mean? You've been disabled, true. You know what? Since I don't know if I'm going to use this, we'll go with Juju, I guess. You want me to name it Juju? Sure. Sure, we'll go with that, just because I don't know if I'm going to use this long term. I don't know why I agreed to that, but sure, why not? Well, we can't check it out until we get to the city. But we're nearly done in the desert, thankfully. Crash Bandicoot, is that the joke? Really? Yeah, there's I think one guy around here with a Sigilith, which is really scary. Yeah, this guy. This is a scary guy, but I do have Proctor. And Proctor does have Bite. But, of course, he also has flying moves, which is not good. But I nullify one of his types, so you can try that. I know he's got a lot of psychic moves, but remember this: the one we caught doesn't have any flying moves. At least no offensive flying moves. Side beam. Okay, that was a good switch. That was a good switch then. Air cut. Uh-oh, he's got air cut. Oh, that's not good. That's a very high crit ratio move, and I don't like it. Please do not crit me. Please don't crit me. I hate the stupid move. God, air cutter is scary, man. I don't like it. If you know, you know. Well, I don't think I know what you're talking about, so... And I don't think anyone else does, so... You're gonna be... Who is a warrior? That doesn't really help me. Please don't have such a lift. Gothita? Okay, I think it's easy to kill. Gothita is pretty easy to kill. Double slap. Oh no, not a double slap. I'm dead, guys. I am so dead now. Double slap from a Gothita. It's actually over. Alright, there we go. This fight has been cleared. Okay, we can get out of here now. Once we collect this. Rock Tomb. That's actually kind of nice. For Sandile. Double slap, nice throw. Let's give Proctor her rocks. You know what? I don't really care for assurance. Share the stream with my server? Sure. If you want.
I mean, realistically, I can't stop you. Like, you could post a stream on your server, and I'd have no way of knowing. I'm about to end things off anyway, so it probably wouldn't make much sense to do that. But... Work to against Emolga, yep. Gotta kill those nasty Emolgas, man. Gotta kill them. Gotta do total Emolga death. Or Ted for short. Oh, see you, Groovy King. I didn't even realize you were still here. March back and on our way to Nimbasa. Oh yeah, we get. I'm just gonna enter an A. Like I do not care about this thing where they're like, oh, you gotta enter in your stuff. I don't care. A. Okay. A. A. Let's see, Inkling. We're gonna check out our last two Pokemon in Nimbasa. There we go. We're back to Nimbasa. I don't know how much I'll be able to pay attention next time, next stream to chat.
You totally wouldn't guess what I put. Oh yeah, I would never guess what Chimera would put on that. No idea what Chimera would ask them to call him, or what them to say. When you're in a rush, just E. E. I love Nimbasa. I think it's a little bit overhyped, personally. What's it got? What nature we got? For good natures? Sure. Defense and speed. Okay, it's not the fastest bird in the world, but alright. Maybe that's why it wasn't able to whirlwind, because it needs to be faster. Yeah, I'm not sure why that failed, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. I may train up Mario next stream because Sigilyph is pretty nice. Not really for the gym, but hey, the next gym it could be useful. And also, it's just a nice type. Deals with the fighting types in this game are scary, and something that just quad resists just to switch into is honestly really nice. Something that can just tank them is great. Like how live it is. I mean, I do too. I don't really like rural Unova that much, honestly. It's kind of boring. Like areas around like Mistral and stuff, they're so freaking empty. Like I don't really like them. And we get Bashful Nature, so that's just very. It's just kind of there, I guess. Not really much to say about that one. Probably not going to use it. Mario, though, I probably will use at least for some time. Rock Slides the Burb. Could happen. Could have been worse for nature, yeah. Could have. If I do get another Solosis, I'll probably use it instead, because I actually really like... I've grown to really like that line, and I really want to use it in this run. Stone is at Elite 4. That could happen, that could happen. But hey, it's got defense, so maybe it doesn't die to it, I don't know. Anyway, so that's nice. We had no deaths this stream, we got kind of close to one, but... yeah, I would say this is going along pretty well. As long, like I said, as long as we can keep Proctor alive and get her evolved. If we can get her evolved, at least it's just gonna be an easy sweep. Just a very, very, very easy sweep. And then we can maybe even take on Clay next stream. That may be a little ambitious, but we'll see. We can probably get about 2 gyms done next stream, hopefully. Now, getting 2 gyms done the next stream, that's gonna be near impossible, since Skyla and especially Drayden are very far apart. I mean, it does have magic, yeah.
More men than women. Yeah, that's how you know we're gonna win this run. Now if it's its reflector, you have a ghost like Yamask. Who needs Yamask? Who needs Yamask? Anyway, tomorrow, guys, we're going to go do the dreaded Cog of Destiny, although I think it's going to be easier than Battle Before Dawn. I think it will be easier because we actually have a... What you need for Battle Before Dawn is something that actually can sweep mages. And we got a unit called Farina who just obliterates them. We'll just stack our inventory full of javelins and just watch her go to town, really. Maybe I'll give her like 1 killer lance, but everything else will just be javelins. And we can always restock her later, because I have several javelins on her. And that'll be pretty good. The Luna Druids, I don't know what we're going to do about them. Those are scary. Those are scary. Those are scary enemies. We do not like to mess with those. Anyway, let's just save and then I'll end things off. So yeah, we'll get some encounters next stream, and then, yeah. So, tomorrow is going to be more FE7, and then Thursday is going to be more of this. So see you guys then.